No stranger to hyperbole, President Trump says the summit he wanted to host at his resort in Doral would have been, quote, the greatest G7 ever. Critics blasted the attempt as a violation of the emoluments clause in the U.S. Constitution. It prevents federal office holders from making decisions that benefit themselves financially. Here's the president on that.
George Washington, they say, had two desks. He had a presidential desk and a business desk. I don't think you people with this phony emoluments clause.
But the president's loss may be South Florida's gain. CBS 4's Hank Tester is live in Doral with more on the effort to keep the summit here. Hank?
Well, that greatest G7 summit ever not going to be held here, apparently, but the Miami-Dade mayor says he's got an idea. Think Vizcaya. Let's take a look. It would have brought the spotlight of the world on Doral, the Trump Doral located in the feisty Miami suburb. Doral growing, expanding, but it was not to be.
It would have been great, but the Democrats went crazy. Even though I would have done it free, saved the country a lot of money. Then they say, oh, but you'll get promotion. Who cares? You don't think I get enough promotion? I get more promotion than any human being that's ever lived.
In a rare move, after taking heat from both Democrats and Republicans for suggesting the high-profile meeting take place in a resort he owned, Trump caved, called it off.
There's Miami, this facility, everybody would have had their own building. Everybody in the G7 would have had their own building. It was so good. Florida loved it. They love economic development. It's not because it's a beautiful place. It's new. It's been totally rebuilt. It's new. Everything's good. It's got massive meeting rooms, unlimited for security because it's on, hundreds of acres. Best location, right next to the airport, Miami International, one of the biggest airports in the world. Some people say it's the biggest, but one of the biggest airports in the world. It's only minutes away. It would have been great.
But now there's a new wrinkle. The Miami area might not be out of the mix. This is Vizcaya Museum and a local historical landmark. Over the years, it's hosted a Summit of the Americas, and President Ronald Reagan met Pope John Paul on the grounds. Miami Mayor Carlos Jimenez has made the suggestion to the Trump administration, texting, I hope Miami will still be considered for G7. It would be an honor. We hosted the Conference of the Americas 20 years ago at Vizcaya. It is a spectacular venue and very good security-wise. Reagan also met Pope John Paul there. We can make it happen. You won't find a more spectacular venue in all of America, which is just fine with the mayor of Doral.
As a person who's grown up in South Florida, I would love for it to be in Doral, but if it's not in Doral and it's in another part of Miami-Dade County, I would be very happy and supportive also.
Take away the Trump uproar, Mayor Bermudez thinks the Trump property is the most practical location, has concerns about Vizcaya.
If it was going to be difficult in a world-class resort where everybody could be in the same place, right by Miami International Airport, you're looking at a historic building where people would have to stay in other hotels and would have to get there, and you've got the water. You'd have a lot of complications also.
Well, we reached out to Mayor Carlos Jimenez. He won't be available till tomorrow morning. We'll talk to him then. That's the very latest. I'm Hank Tester, CBS 4 News at 7. Back to you.